Tonight, a Tucson police officer fired after shooting and killing a man in a wheelchair.
Body camera footage now released by Tucson police shows last night's police shooting of a man who was accused of shoplifting and having a knife. Fox 10's Justin Lum joins us live with details of what Tucson's police chief is saying about this use of deadly force.
John, Christina, Tucson police wasted no time releasing the body camera footage as well as surveillance video, ultimately terminating Officer Ryan Remington. The chief says he's deeply troubled by Remington's decision to shoot a 61-year-old man 9 times from behind. We've edited the video due to its graphic nature.
He sent me an 84. I have a male suspect that just shoplifted. Like in front of me, pulled a knife on me.
The call to dispatch just before 6 last night from a Walmart parking lot in Tucson. The man seen on the motorized wheelchair is 61-year-old Richard Lee Richards. Police say he stole a toolbox from Walmart. Officer Ryan Remington, who is off duty but working security at the store, follows Richards, who approaches the garden section at Lowe's. Officer Stephanie Taylor arrives on scene. Her body-worn camera shows the moments leading up to the fatal shooting of Richards.
Knife in his other hand. Okay. Do not go to the store, sir.
Stop now. You need to stop.
Surveillance footage shows another angle of Remington opening fire. Richards died shortly after. TPD Chief Chris Magnus provided brief details, saying when a Walmart employee asked Richards if they could see a receipt for the toolbox, he pulled out a knife and said, "Here's your receipt." Magnus says Richards would not comply with Officer Remington.
Now, according to the Walmart employee, Mr. Richards said, "If you want me to put down the knife, you're going to have to shoot me."
Eventually, Remington fired 9 rounds.
Officer Remington fired 9 rounds, striking him in the back and side.
Remington has been with the Tucson Police Department for 4 years, terminated today.
His use of deadly force in this incident is a clear violation of department policy and directly contradicts multiple aspects of our use of force and training.
And important to note, Remington is the only officer to open fire in this incident. Here's a statement from his attorney, Mike Story, who says, quote, "He did have a taser, but in his mind he couldn't use it because he didn't feel he had the proper spread to deploy it with the wheelchair between him and Richards." The shooting is now being reviewed by the Pima County Sheriff's Office, and according to records with the Department of Corrections, Richards is a convicted felon who served prison time for burglary, armed robbery, and attempted first-degree murder. Most recently, he was released in 2018. Reporting live, Justin Lum, Fox 10 News.
Have you noticed that as everything around you seems to decline, one thing still grows? It is the power of your rulers. None of their plans and directives have solved your problems or made your life better. The only result has been their increased control over you at the cost of your freedom. Do you know why? You gave them the power.